Welcome back, ladies, to the ground with Miss Table. Ladies, it's your girl Lori. Hey, girl, hey, how y'all doing today? Y'all, of course, we got another fun video for y'all. We are going to be doing the $1,000 Sephora Fantasy Haul video. Y'all, this was really fun. This was a lot of fun. But before we get into it, if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, girl, I'm gonna need for you to hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the grown women's table. But now, if you want to see what I put in my fantasy haul basket, you just keep on watching.
If you need some advice or looking for an idea, just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life, yeah. Check out Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life.
All right, y'all, I got my tablet right here, and so you can see the total. I was under the total. I got $995. So I couldn't find anything. Of course, that was going to be $5. So we under budget. But when you add tax to it, then you know we'd be at $1,000. So here we go. The first thing that is in my basket is the Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Y'all, I've been wanting to try a Tom Ford foundation for a minute. And I do like that soft matte formula where you can still get that matte look, but not be like, you know, sucked away matte. So I wanted to try that out. And I got it in the color Dust because when I looked at the different shades, I figured like that would be the closest to my skin tone. And then it was $88. Now, the next thing I have is the Sol de Janeiro, the Bum Bum Scrub. Because y'all know I love the Bum Bum cream smell. So they have, you know, they have everything. So I don't have the scrub. So I decided that I will go ahead and pick the scrub up because it'll just add to my collection. Because I have the shower gel, the lotions, the, you know, everything. And it is $42. Now, the next thing that I have is the Velour Lashes. It's the Lash and Glow eyeliner. Y'all, I got a sample of that. And you guys know I don't do lashes that much. I'm getting off the struggle bus. But this is really pushing me off the struggle bus because you just go in and you do it like you would do a wing liner. And then you sit the lash on top of it. And it is so much easier. It is so much easier. So since I got that sample, I definitely would like to get a full size. Now, the next thing I have is the Charlotte Tilbury, which is the Airbrush Flawless Longwear foundation. And if you guys was watching my live, I had a sample of it. I put that foundation on and I was like, ooh-wee, she likey. So I am definitely going to pick up a full size of that. And the color that I'm going to get is 15 because I feel like 15 will match my skin tone a little bit better than that sample because the sample was like 14. So I'm going to go to 15. Now, the next thing that's on my, and that was $44. The next thing I have on my list is the NATASHA Nude Lippies. Y'all, everybody and their mama talking about these lippies. Everybody, Lala especially, talking about these lippies. So the color I wanted was Naya. And I feel like that would be gorgeous on me. And, you know, I know this is a fantasy thing, but, you know, she coming home with me for real. And it is $25. Now, the next thing I have in my basket is the NATASHA DENONA Biba palette. Yeah, that palette is just so simple, but yet so gorgeous. Like, it's an everyday palette, and I feel like it can really complement a lot of my other NATASHA DENONA palettes, especially the bronze palette. I feel like those two will go together so well. So I definitely want to pick that up, and it is $129. Now, the next thing I have is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. And I got it in dark. And you guys know, I was like, this is not going to work for me. This is not going to do nothing for me. And then I got a sample. And y'all, I'm hitting pan on my sample. Now, when do I hit pan on anything? But I'm actually hitting pan on this. And word on the street is that she's supposed to be coming out with an even deeper shade. So I'm trying to wait for that to happen before I make my purchase. But for right now, since we're talking Fantasyland, I went ahead and added that to the basket. And it is $45. Now, the next thing I have in my basket is the Pat McGrath Mothership Sublime palette, y'all. I have been eyeing this palette for a while, and I said I'm not going to collect all the palettes. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. That's not what we're doing over here. But I definitely want to add that one to my collection because it has like that pop of green, and then it has those purple shades. And you guys know I'm a sucker for purple. So, and I like green, so that's just a perfect combination for your girl. So I added that to the basket, and it is $125. Okay, now the next thing in my basket is the TATCHA Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And y'all, I have seen people use this, and I just think it's so pretty. It just gives you a beautiful glow. And I'm like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. So that is why I added it to the basket. And it is $48. Now, I know they have a mini size. So in real life, I'll probably get the mini size. But for the fantasy, we're going to go with the full size, y'all. And then for the next thing is Sol de Janeiro. They have a perfume. Did you know they had a perfume? They have a perfume that is supposed to smell like the Bum Bum Cream. Yeah. And I always said that if they ever came out with a perfume, I probably would not buy the lotion because the lotion does not moisturize. It'll have you on the street looking ashy. I'm just telling you. You better put a little Vaseline up under there first. But I said if they ever came out with a perfume, I probably wouldn't buy the lotions and all that kind of stuff because I just like the scent. That's what I like. And now they have a perfume. And it is a 1.7 ounces and it's $78. Now, the next thing I have in my basket is the Hourglass Veil Setting Spray. I know this is fantasy, but in real life, she's coming home with me. I really, really, really want to try that out. I heard that one is really good. And it's the sprayer is just like a nice mist, and it really sets the your makeup. And the reviews that I've seen on it have all been good. I haven't really seen anyone say anything negative about it, and I really want to try it. Now, the next thing I want to try out is something very new. You know, Patrick Starrr has a Go Off makeup dissolving mist. Now, yeah, I'm just super curious about that. Are you curious? Let me know if you're curious about that. I've never had a makeup remover in a can. And that alone is like intriguing to me. So I'm just like, ooh, I want to try that. I've had oils, I've had creams and all that kind of stuff, but never something I could just like spray on and wipe off. Like, that's very innovative. So I'm definitely picking that up in real life too. And it is $24. How big is it? It's a 3.4 ounce can. The next thing is the TATCHA Luminous Silk Canvas Featherweight Protective Primer. And you guys already know how I feel about this primer, right? I don't even have to tell you. If you watch my channel, you know the TATCHA primer, the solid one. Let me show you. This is my holy grail, and I needed to add that. I don't know if you can see it. I'm almost done with it, and I've had it for almost 2 years. And then I have some samples of the the liquid one, and I'm here for it all day. So I definitely had to make sure it was on the list. If you have not tried it, and I think now Sephora has it in the mini section for like $22. But the original one, it is 1 ounce and it is $52. And then I also, y'all, you guys see my review on that Tom Ford. I did the Tom Ford Gloss Lust Lip Gloss. And Nikita, that bright orange one is the one I want. I have the purple one. And it's not a gloss that's going to give you a whole lot of pigmentation, but the way that it feels, oh my God, the formula is amazing. So that's what's making me want it. And plus, you guys know I have tons of orange lippies, and I think it would look so nice on top or as a base. So that's why I'm picking that up. Now, the final thing is the Pat McGrath Midnight Sun palette. And I know, guys, that TJMaxx is selling it for $88 or $89, but I can't find it for that price. So she's going in my fantasy. And that's just a pretty palette. I just wanted to try that palette out. I've been eyeing that palette for a long time. And that is, of course, $125. So, y'all, that is it. Those are all the things inside of my $1,000 Sephora Fantasy haul. This was fun. There are a lot of things that are going to come home with your girl for real, but not all at one time. But they are coming home with me. And I want to know if there's anything you, or if you're doing it. And let me go back and say this, because I don't think I said this in the beginning of the video. I'm not sure who created this tag, but I know I've seen Vicky J do it. And I'll leave her video, so if you want to see what she got, I'll leave that in the description bar as well. I'm trying to think of who else I saw do this. Oh, Glam Girl Chelsea, duh. She was the first person that I saw do it. She did it as like a collab, and I'll leave hers in the description box as well. And I'm going to try to find out who originated this, and I'll leave it up here somewhere as to who the originator was, because I'm not sure, but I'm just going by who I saw. And check out those videos if you want to see what they got. If you have done this, or if you plan on doing this, please put it in the comment section so I can make sure that I see your videos. Guys, this is super fun. If you haven't done it, I tag everybody to do it because it's fun. It's fantasy shopping. It's window shopping. I'm going past Sephora, looking through the window, and be like, throw it in the bag, throw it in the bag, throw it in the bag, because I got coins like that. No, I don't, but that's why it's fantasy. So it's really fun. So guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram at It's Lori's Life. And if you have not yet, subscribe to my channel. Girl, hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video. Bye-bye, ladies.
If you need some advice or looking for an idea, or just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's Life, yeah, this is Lori's Life. Check out Lori's Life, yeah, it's Lori's Life.